नमस्कार दर्शकों। और हम खेल रहे हैं टी20 वर्ल्ड कप चैट जीपीटी टी20 वर्ल्ड कप। इसके बारे में नहीं पता तो मेरे कम्युनिटी पोस्ट में जाके इसके बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ें तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि हम क्या खेल रहे हैं। ये मैच नंबर 6 है। मैं एक बार ये जिम्बाब्वे की टी20 ये वाली रख देते हैं। ओके। और तो आज का मैच है नीदरलैंड्स वर्सेस जिम्बाब्वे। और ये श्रीलंका के स्टेडियम में होगा। अम, एक सेकेंड। ओके, पहले काले क्रिकेट स्टेडियम में हम ये मैच खेलेंगे और ये टी20 मुकाबला होगा। और ये मैच नंबर 6 है, नीदरलैंड्स वर्सेस जिम्बाब्वे। आई होप आपको मज़ा आएगा। और हम नीदरलैंड्स की तरफ से खेलेंगे। डिफ़िकल्टी मैं हार्ड पे बैटिंग, बाकी सब हार्डेस्ट है, मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा। और मैं अपनी कमेंट्री भी बंद करूंगा जैसे कि आपको मज़ा आए इस मैच में।
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. We're nicely settled in the commentary boxing, looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery.
sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Edwards, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
No, terrible shot. Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. It's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Some adjustments to the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Zimbabwe, 31 for none. Van Beek from the north end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
8 runs added in that over. Zimbabwe, 39 for none.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a confident appeal. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, made it look very easy. 6 runs. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, he loves them there. That'll be 4. Pulled away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
End of the over. Zimbabwe, 55 for none.
It's been absolute dominance by the batters this power play. Bowlers have had no real answers.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got that away nicely. Edged. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Goes over the top with that shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The batter's made a bit of a meal in that delivery. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe a 72 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder.
A few moves made in the field.
Shot, finds the gap with that one. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Zimbabwe are 80 for none. Ahmad back into the attack. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Going with a more defensive field.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, unplayable. 4 runs added in the over. Zimbabwe are 80. 4 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nearly gets the edge. Pringle with a great delivery there. Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Ahmad from the south end. Williams ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Netherlands needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
नमस्कार दर्शकों, माफ करना मैं बीच बीच में AI को खेलने को बोलता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे काम है थोड़े से, तो मैं कभी कभी आ जाता हूँ। अभी आपने देखा होगा ये पूरा लाइव स्ट्रीम, मुझे पता नहीं क्या हुआ है। अच्छा, यहाँ पे हाफ सेंचुरी हुई है मरुमी की। ओके, अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे होंगे। हाँ, जब तक मैं खेल रहा था तब तो बहुत अच्छी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे। मैं अपनी कमेंट्री बंद कर देता हूँ जैसे कि आप इस गेम की कमेंट्री को एंजॉय कर सकें।
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Williams staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Doesn't beat the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Doesn't worry about going down the ground with a 4 square of the wicket.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over. 9 off it. Zimbabwe 128 for 6.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Great shot, through the gap. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. 3 added in that over. Zimbabwe are 131 for 6. Van Beek coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 7 runs added in that over. Zimbabwe 138 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be full.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. It's an outstanding shot to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Incredible, what a grab. And that's gone, amazing catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Got that away nicely.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Thick edge. Over. Zimbabwe are 147 for 7. Van Beek from the south end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. They've gone up here.
Forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe 159 for 7.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Final over in this innings. No. Terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Two straight and punched through the leg side. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
तो पहली इनिंग्स खत्म हो चुकी है जिम्बाब्वे
And the
की
innings comes to an end.
और
Netherlands will
बहुत
need
ही
160.
मजेदार ये इनिंग्स रही। बहुत ही अच्छी ओपनिंग पार्टनरशिप हुई थी इरविन और मरुमनी के बीच में, लेकिन उसके बाद सिंगल डिजिट्स में ज्यादा वहां पे एवेंस ने अच्छी पारी खेली है। 23 रन 15 बॉलों में नॉट आउट रहे और अब नीदरलैंड्स को चाहिए 163 ये मैच जीतने के लिए। देखते हैं क्या होता है। एंजॉय करिए मैच को। मैं अपनी कमेंट्री बंद करता हूँ।
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Massive outside edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. Netherlands 14 for none.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 7 off it. Netherlands 21. One for none.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Mazharabani coming into the attack from the south end. Edged it. Mazharabani with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Drilled that one away.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot through the gap. Needs to be on target. That's the over. Netherlands 29 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Raza, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Well, that was a struggle. Getting smacked all over the park.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Mazarabani shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nearly gets the edge. Mazarabani with a great delivery there. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 59 for 1.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Trouble! The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. End of the over, 7 off it. Netherlands are 66 for 2.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Massive appeal. Just been missing it. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps, not the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Great shot through the gap.
Dealt with that beautifully, saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target.
To wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Netherlands are 83 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Beats the field with a great shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over. Netherlands and 2 for 3. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 97 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Zimbabwe managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drilled that one away. That's the over. Netherlands, 110 for 5. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs a direct hit. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Got that away nicely. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Perfectly timed. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Going with spin now. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 125 for 5. Williams, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Misses everything. And gone. Straight to the keeper. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Raza, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pringle hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Bowling fielders look really confident. Mazharabani, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Outside edge, it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot through the gap. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Edged. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge.
professional innings this. Passes 50. He'll certainly be looking to push on.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Big edge. Where's that going? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Netherlands are 161 for 6. Mazarabani from the south end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. Just 2 to win.
Oh, fantastic catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. A direct hit, and this could be got on.
They need 1 to win.
Mueller gets the edge. Nothing but that. Great delivery there.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
तो मैच खत्म हुआ. ये मैच नंबर 6 था, नीदरलैंड्स वर्सेस जिम्बाब्वे. बहुत ही अच्छा मैच हुआ. मतलब कह सकते हैं कि काफ़ी इवनली मैच हुआ. और शुरुआत में जिम्बाब्वे ने बहुत ज़्यादा तेज़ बल्लेबाजी की, फिर विकेटें गिरी. फिर नीदरलैंड्स के साथ भी वहाँ पे भी तेज़ बल्लेबाजी हुई, फिर विकेटें गिरी. तो एक इवनली मैच हो सकता है. मुझे लगा कि नीदरलैंड्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा इजीली ये मैच जीत गया, लेकिन जिम्बाब्वे ने अच्छा खासा टक्कर दिया था. ये मैच आप देख सकते हैं, लाइव स्ट्रीम हुआ था. इसको मैं अपनी प्लेलिस्ट में सेव करूंगा. जिनसे भी ये मैच मिस हो गया है वो मैच देख सकते हैं. और ये 6वां मैच था. और हाँ, मैं आज शाम को या आज रात को या कल रात को मैं जितने भी पॉइंट्स टेबल अभी तक जितने भी T20 वर्ल्ड कप में चल रही है वो मैं रिलीज़ करूंगा. और जो अनाउंसमेंट्स है वहाँ पे अपने कम्युनिटी पोस्ट में करूंगा. तो मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, कम्युनिटी पोस्ट को देखते रहें, जैसे कि आपको आगे की अपडेट्स मिलती रहे. तब तक के लिए शुक्रिया आप सबका, और मैं मिलता हूँ आपको अगले मैच में.